Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make your objects appear more realistic by stacking imperfection textures on top of your object and controlling the apparency of each layer. So stick around and find out, and I'll show you right now. So now we're in Cinema 4D. I've got the scene ready. I've got a metallic material applied to a sphere, which I'm going to use to demonstrate this technique. So we have our sphere here. Sphere. Tip of the sphere. So asset browser. So if we go to asset browser, this may be in a different location depending on your layout that you're using, but it's a pretty standard feature. You should be able to find it easily enough. Let's look for scratches. Scratches. Yes. Okay, cool. So you see, if we type in scratches into the asset browser, it gives you a plethora of options. I would tend to go for one of the ones with a darker background and the lighter scratches. They tend to work a bit better because of obviously when you apply it to the material, the way we're going to do it with the opacity channel, the lighter background will tend to be a bit more kind of it'll give you a different effect you might not want, but feel free to experiment. That's what I've done. I found this way works well for my particular use case, but you might be different. So anyway, so yeah, this is cool. This one is going to work. I'm gonna get that one, and we're going to layer them up and stack them so they'll all kind of interact with each other and create that extra kind of level of detail that you want. And so the next one we're going to do is fingerprints. Cool. So let's get like this one. This one's fine. So what you'll find with this technique is we need to go into our node editor, and what we need to do is click on the material, and we'll see here it's connecting the texture, the actual JPEG image, to the color channel. That's not what we want because that'll dominate the entire object. And texture map it with just that. So what we want to do is plug this into the opacity, and we need to do that for all of these materials and any other ones you're planning on using. So let's just do that quickly now. And do opacity, and yeah, okay, so we're going to use 3 materials with the opacity, and all we're going to do is drag them up here and bang, it's just going to straight on there. And you'll notice here in the Redshift view pane, I'm going to make that bigger just in case you're on a kind of a phone or something. And so yeah, you can see there those materials have been applied straight away. There's no issues. If you want to edit the apparentness of these materials, for want of better English, let's just do a demonstration with one. So I'm going to delete these 2, and that's just going to leave this kind of a fingerprint material. Maybe we'll just try a different one actually. Okay, yeah, let's use the scratches. Scratches are a bit more apparent, just for the purposes of what I want to show you. So let's use the scratches. I'm going to need to use that bit of space there. And if you click on the node, the texture node that's plugged into the standard material, that will give you this option here, and we can adjust the gamma. So if you increase the gamma, you can see that it's reducing the effect of the material that of the stacked material we've applied. And then if you decrease the gamma, it'll become much more apparent and kind of and dominate the material. So that's how you can control what you want your user to see. So if you have say a metallic label and you want it to look like it's been in transit, maybe you could just reduce that a little bit, and that will give you kind of the amount of granular control that you want over these materials. And yeah, that's how it's done. So if you've enjoyed this tutorial and found value and use in it, do feel free to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next tutorial. Namaste, God bless, all the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, bye bye.